Good day, my name is Diana Jane Padua, BSF-1E from Borlongan, Dipakulaw, Aurora. And today, I'm gonna talk about the different part of the computer and the different buttons, ports, and slots of CPU. And I give all the functionalities. So first is computer monitor. Computer monitor is an output device that displays information in pictorial form. A monitor usually comprises the visual display and casing and power supply. Second is computer keyboard. Computer keyboard is an input device used to enter characters and functions into the computer system by pressing button or keys. It is primary device used to enter text. A keyboard typically contains keys for individual letters, number and special characters, as well as key for specific function. And the next is the motherboard. Motherboard is the main circuit board of your computer and is also known as the main board or logic board. If you ever open your computer, the biggest piece of silicon you see is the motherboard. Attach the motherboard, you'll find the CPU, ROM, memory RAM expansion slot, PCI slot, and USB ports. Next, random access memory or RAM. RAM is a form of computer memory that can be read and changed in any order, typically used to store working data and machine code. A random access memory device allows data items to be read or written in almost the same amount of the time, irrespective of the physical location of data inside the memory. Next is storage device. This device is a piece of computer hardware used for saving, carrying, and pulling out data. It can keep the retained information short-term or long-term. It can be a device inside or outside a computer or server. In other terms, for storage device is storage medium or storage media. Next is computing an optical disk drive. This drive that uses laser light or electromagnetic waves within or near the visible light spectrum as part of the process of spreading or reading data to or from optical disc. Next is a video card or also called a graphics card, display card, graphics adapter, or display adapter. Is expansion card which generates a feed output image to a display device such as a computer monitor. Next is central processing unit, also called a central processor, main processor, or just processor. Is the electronic circuit within a computer that executes instructions that make up a computer program. Next, computer case, also known as a computer tower, system unit, or cabinet, is the enclosure that contains most of the components of a personal computer. Cases are usually constructed from steel, aluminum, and plastic. Next is mouse. Mouse is used to point things on the monitor. Mouse has two buttons and a small wheel between the buttons. Speaker. Speaker is a device that connects to a computer to generate sounds. Speaker used to make music or sounds louder. Keyboard. Keyboard has many buttons called keys. Each key has a number, letter, or word written on it. We use keyboard for typing. We can type any letter, number, or word by pressing the key or of the letter of a number. Printer. Printer prints image and text from the computer screen on a sheet of paper. It's called printer. CPU. CPU is the most important part of a computer. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. It is also known as brain of the computer. CPU helps the computer to remember things. Scanner. Scanner copies pictures and page and turns them into image that can be saved on a computer. Headphone. Headphone is an electronic device that people wear over their ears. We use headphones to listen to an audio source privately and quietly. Pen drive. Pen drive is a small device used to store information. We can save different kind of data in it, including text, videos, image. It can be carried anywhere. Web camera. Web camera is used to make live photos and videos that can be saved in the computer. Types of ports. Firewire, also called high-speed computer data transfer interface, that was used to connect personal computers, audio and video device, and other professional and consumer electronics. Second is thunderbolt, a single exchange of lightning with the compound thunder. Third is HDMI, or High Definition Multimedia Interface. HDMI is the most commonly used HD signal for the transferring of the high definition audio and video through a single cable from one device to another. It is often employed in the commercial AV sectors. What is slot of CPU? The CPU slot is where the processor is stored on a computer's motherboard. To replace a CPU, you will need to raise the socket by lifting a small lever on the side of the socket. Then you can gently pull out the CPU hardware. And that's all the part of computer. Thank you for watching.